Hey guys, Kazuma Gaming here. The video is a little bit late, I know, but for this week's arena I really had some trouble coming up with a team that could potentially rank top 1k that I can run, since I have neither Forbidden Chris nor Crimson School Academy Iris, so it was a really hard time for me, but I figured a team out over the time, got a decent run at it, and you will see that run at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But before we go into that run, let's check out the arena in general. First up, what about the boss? He's of course weak to water. He's a water enemy, so he deals water attacks. He takes reduced magic damage, so you want to run a physical teams. Enemies are relatively weak to poison and blind, or whatever. Again, unless it's really specified that it's really weak to poison, we don't care about that, and we don't really care about bind. I mean, it works great for Forbidden Chris, right? She can bind a lot, so guess nice to have in that regard. But pretty much he focuses the front unit. He takes reduced magic damage, so you want to have a tank at the slot 1 unit or a slot 4 unit if your slot 1 unit can't feint, and then have your other units just do a lot of damage, and that's pretty much it, all you need to know. And with that, I think team building this arena is pretty interesting because there are a few different teams that you can run that can work well. First up, we have probably the most easy team. We are using Valentine State Darkness, Mel, Forbidden Chris, Christmas Aqua, and last but not least, Yukata Yunyun. The idea of that team is Darkness takes the damage, you use her ulti 1 version 2 to buff the physical attack of Mel and Chris. Mel of course provides a speed boost, and Chris just does damage, gets her ulti off hopefully as soon as possible, and deals as much damage as possible. Then after, I think 20 seconds left in the run or something like that, Darkness should faint. Aqua can come in, provide, the lightning damage for the team, provides 100 of CDR, so units can use more skills. And then last but not least, Aqua faints, Yunyun comes in, provides the gauge up with a passive trait, which should allow to get your ultis off. If not, Yunyun also has a gauge up skill, keep that in mind, so you can, worst case with that, get your ultis in, and she also can worst place reapply Reshred in case Reshred runs out before Mel and or Chris can use their ulti, and with that you can get one last round of ultis in with Reshred on and just hopefully deal a lot of damage. Again, that is probably the main team, so a few top teams have that. Of course, you can replace this darkness with other darknesses. For example, here we are using the new Bikini Darkness, Pool Party Darkness with her ulti 2 to actually deal damage, and then slot 4 Kazuma comes in to just also do damage. The really cool thing with Kazuma here, you can even use him as a frontline unit, and if you just use Snipe instantly, you can slow the boss down a lot and survive quite a long time, which you will see in my run of course. So that is pretty cool. And that team here, instead of using Mel for the speed boost, just pretty much ignores the speed boost and just goes for raw damage from Crimson School Iris, Forbidden Chris, and of course Darkness. Darkness can provide the tier 3 physical attack boost with a skill. She can of course hit with her ulti and just do a lot of damage as well. And then we have Iris doing CDR stuff to just spam skills. Really strong team, can work well. And also something cool you can see here is there's a bit of difference, right, between that team and the team. There's noticeable difference, but they're still rather competitive, right? So if you would just get like a crit fest run with that team, you could potentially also rank really high, so that's cool. Also like different passive traits here for Iris once you use her personal trait, but you use Jinjimaru, so I think that's a mistake, Megumin, sorry for that, but gold trait like that one would 100% be better in that case. Only if you use here Iris' personal weapon, then her personal trait will work, so keep that in mind if you want to use the team. There's also a Leah team, which I think is interesting, where you use her ulti 1 version 2 to provide the speed boost and also make Leah more tanky, and she can take a few hits. Of course, I don't think Leah has a physical attack buff, maybe I'm wrong here, but Darkness comes in after a while, provides physical attack buff then, and also does a lot of damage, and you probably just pray that Aqua doesn't come out. That's another great team to work. Again, you can also swap out Iris here with Mel again, I guess. Like, there is a few team difference there. I also saw a Mia team somewhere. Let's quickly see if I can find it. Yep, there's the Mia team, where you use Mia as the buffer to boost your physical attack boost, boost your physical defense, so Mia can stay in for a while, and after, I guess, something like half the run, she faints, Darkness come in, and then be the physical and magical attack buffer for your team. and also, you know, provide the counter damage, which can work and stuff like that. It's also a really cool, solid idea of a team. There's also this team here where you actually bring in Mel, so you get the lightning damage boost. Also no Mel here instead Kazuma. You can see you can mix match all of these units around to rather great success, I would say, which is, again, I think it's really cool. And also, like, if you don't have that darkness, some people actually use fast darkness as the buffer and speed boost unit. I even saw a person around rank 120-ish a few days ago, of course, that used like the 3rd anniversary wind darkness as the buffer. So you can get creative here, which darkness you use, of course. The more versatile skill she has, aka with Valentine's Day darkness, the CDR, gauge up and counter stuff works the greatest, but you can use different darknesses as well. But you will notice one thing, that is Forbidden Chris is in almost all teams. But let's be real, she is in most teams. The first team, I actually checked until rank 500 to see how many Forbidden Chris's teams there are. The first team was around 200 something-ish that used back then Snow Cecily, Iris and Mel, where Cecily slowed down a boss with her ulti 1/2, buffed your team. At a specific point of time, she just faints, and then a slot 4 unit can come in, which I think was Fast Kazuma actually. Not 100% sure, just to do his self-damage. Of course, he will lose the buff, but at that point, it was fine. You could potentially loop one more ulti with Mel. That team worked apparently great, so that's something you can do. If that is not the case, the other teams pretty much just use something similar, but like use darkness with Iris and Mel, for example. So you have Mel for the speed boost, Iris as a damaging unit, and darkness as the buffer can also work, and you just ignore Rashford because, you know, Iris ulti is neutral, for example, so it doesn't affect it that much. So something like that is also possible for a good solid team, but again, they all included Iris, so I could not rely on any of them. With that, let's come quickly to my team. You can see my rank is currently 635, and I will not show that run because I'm gonna be real here. That run was a lot of crits and me playing bad, but like getting carried by the crits. I have a run before which ranked a little bit lower, like 700 something ish with the smoother rotation, just less crit. So I, you know, want to show you the proper run where I played clean, so you can hopefully easier reproduce it. But yeah, my team is the following: Fast Kazuma, Christmas Aqua, Mel, Yunyun, and last but not least, actually surprisingly, well, not really surprisingly, Casino Melissa for the passive trade. So the really cool thing here is, in the first waves we have multiple enemies, aka two waves with 2 enemies. First wave, Kazuma with a speed up and Mel with a single target can clear the wave. Second wave, Aqua can clear the wave with either using both of her skills, or if she high rolls with one of the skills, she can finish the second one off with a basic and use the skill at the final wave. I think using the CDR earlier, aka the second wave, could still be better. I haven't done that much testing, so I can't tell you. And then you can instantly use Kazuma's snipe at the boss. You will see how I do it in a second when you see the run. So he's slowed down all the time. Aqua, of course, can provide the healing, so Kazuma can survive again until like, I'm not sure, 10 seconds left, something like that is the point where my Kazuma most of the time faints. At that point, Yunyun comes in, provides the gauge up so you can get another Mel ulti in, while Mel is still boosted from herself with physical attack, because you see I don't have a buffer in this team. And you know, that's the whole strategy. You delay Mel's first ulti until she has like 2 turns ready, or almost 2 turns ready. Then you use Ares assist in the time slot before her second ulti, so she can get that ulti of boosted again. The other ultis will not be boosted until the last ulti where Yunyun comes in, provides the gauge up, where she can get either 1 or 2 more boosted ultis in, depending on the timing of Yunyun coming in as the reader. If she comes in a little bit earlier, you will lose damage from Kazuma, but you can get the first Mel ulti in, and with another gauge up, you maybe be able to get another Mel ulti in, but I don't really know how good it is. But like in my case, in my run, you only get 1 boosted Mel ulti in the end, but it is still pretty good. And if one of the 2 boosted Mel ultis crits, you are pretty good to go. So yeah, let's just jump into the run without further ado. And before the run starts, just a quick reminder, if you like this content, if you appreciate the work I do just figuring out teams without the newest units, because you have bad luck as I am with Forbidden Chris, please like, subscribe, comment down below, by the way, what team you use, so other people could maybe check out the team in case you also don't use Forbidden Chris and are in top 1k. You know, I'm down for team ideas. Maybe there are, or there is a better team now without Forbidden Chris that I just haven't seen yet. I would love to know that, so yeah, just write it down in the comments, and now enjoy the run. Let's see, guys, let's see. Can we get a good enough run here? Can we reproduce what we did in practice, but maybe even better? Okay, QE stuff, nice, I'll take that. First wave clear. Q Aqua's AoE skill. Wait for full. Yes, I improved. I used the basic instead of the CDR. I think that's actually better. Ah, let's use the skill here, why not? Okay, we get some good Aqua procs here, I'll take that, I'll take that. Use Ares here. Be good enough to loop the Melody here. Nice, and even a crit, huge. I think Kazuma also got crit, which could be kind of bad. Here we got the heal in, nice. Reverse crit. Load on the boss. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Kazuma should survive that. Miss. Nice. Huge. We want Kazuma to die, but not right now. It's too early. Use the Melody here. Speed up. Blow the boss down right before. Get the defense down from the ulti. Rock Ares assist. Bring out the gauge up. Another buff ulti. We have my rush trap. Okay, there should be a good chance to Nice! Nice! That's a good high score upgrade. Rank 690. Let's go. Still not sure if this is enough for top 1k, but you know, this is a strat that you can use without Aris, nor Chris, nor Darkness, so this is somewhat, I would say, free-to-play-ish likely, maybe, not sure. Aqua is of course limited, Kazuma is of course limited, but we had a lot of fast spawners to get Kazuma, and I talked back then that Aqua is a pretty good unit, so, you know, I gave the warning in that regard, so this is the best I can come up with a team without those units. And yeah, if you want to copy the strat, that's how you do it.